The show features adults using adult language and discussing mature topics. You have been warned.
Hey everybody! Welcome to another session of the Chaos Crew's continuing adventures in the Forgotten Realms, which aren't so forgotten anymore. Last time, gosh,
What didn't happen?
Half the party was arrested for an incident at the Castle Waterdeep villa,
which was definitely
Jamey.
not Solaris's fault at all.
We don't talk about that. Which included Lilia, Jamey, Aralee, and Sunspot. Sunspot, who may be scheduled to turn into a werewolf tonight, maybe? I don't know. I mean, if you believe in that, stupid stuff. Patience and Solaris went back to the Noodle Troll, ran into old friend, new Blackstaff of Waterdeep, leader of the Zentarum, Manshoon, who wanted to make a deal with Solaris, but she was like, nah. And then she changed her mind, and now she's going off to go meet with him. Patience was like chit-chatting with a bunch of sentient items that the party has, and decided, I believe that, like, you know what? The Masked Lords are pretty crappy. Why don't we just get our friends out, you know? I'm like, all right, let's do it. But, however, Aralee, Jamey, Sunspot, and Lilia, with the help of Jarlaxle, Bainray, and Bregendareth, as well as
they're all on our own. Come on.
Well, and that's not true. As well as Sunspot's many rat friends. You guys were able to slip out, and what's his name? Krebig Mascalier of Bregendareth opened up a secret passage that leads down an undermountain, which you guys have gone into. So yeah, that's where everybody's at the moment. Let's see. I think we should start with Solaris. That would make sense.
No.
What you talk about?
Yeah, you had just.
Didn't we send Solaris a message?
You did, but
it didn't get there.
He's a bird. I'm just saying, yeah. That's on the border.
It is, yes, but it doesn't matter right now. Solaris, you had just arrived at the foot of Blackstaff Tower. You know, this big square, well, not square, rectangular, but you know, square footprint. Tower in the Castle Ward of Waterdeep, right at the bottom of Mount Waterdeep. Essentially, you can see Castle Waterdeep where your friends are imprisoned. You know, on the arm of the mountain. It doesn't look like there's any entrance to Blackstaff Tower. Smooth stone.
What
would you like to do?
Can I think that I would try to knock.
Okay, interesting. All right, so you just walk up and you just stone. Okay, so as you do, as you're like doing the last knock, it starts to like.
I'm like, Manshoon, Manshoon.
Almost like a waterfall of stone. The stone sort of turns into what looks like wood grain, and there are these big doors that just sort of open up, and you can't see inside. It's just like black inside.
Pull my night vision goggles down.
Still can't see.
And I'm like, shit. That's about what I expected. Hello? I have an unscheduled meeting with the Blackstaff.
You get no reply.
I've been here before, right?
You have.
Okay.
It wasn't so dramatic last time.
It wasn't so dramatic. I'm noticing this. Like, this is new. I think I would very carefully try to make my way in the dark.
Okay. So you
hope I don't die.
Walk up the stairs into this, past this doorway, which then closes behind you.
Oh shit! I should
and you
put something in the door.
as it closes, you feel like a whoosh of magical energy over your body. And you are suddenly whisked away to somewhere else. You find yourself standing in what's basically a how to put this? What looks like a landing made of white stone. Sort of out about 10 feet away from you on 3 sides. There's what looks like walls of just like roiling purple mist.
Oh, this is good.
And above you too, the ceiling also, you can see the mist. However, looking through the mist above, you can see like one wall is like white stone with a big old iron door in it. That has a flying snake with a coin sort of in its mouth with a Z on it. And you can see that this white stone appears to be part of like a castle floating here in the purple mist with like turrets coming out of the top of it.
I hate magic so much. I really do hate magic so much. I like the old tower better.
Oh,
It was also magic.
it was.
Yeah, but it was a nicer kind of magic. I don't know.
Wow, rude.
Yeah.
So you find yourself there, and suddenly in your mind, you hear. Well, no, not in your mind. Just sort of in the vicinity, I suppose. Sort of echoing around you. You hear a voice that says, "Your gracious host is on the way and looks forward to meeting with you. Please be patient."
Okay. I'll just wait right here.
You do that.
Is there any like pre-meeting cocktails or snacks?
As you say that, suddenly just sort of appearing magically is like a table with just like some shrimp and like a bowl of ice with like some grapes.
Yep, I'm gonna eat something because I haven't had anything to eat in a bit. I'm gonna have something to eat.
It's like a basket of croissants.
Oh, cool! I make a sandwich.
Croissant.
I love it. All right.
I feel like
a
shrimp is like the
charcuterie plate.
Seems to be shrimp would probably be the weirdest like option for like a pre-meeting snack.
Manshoon,
Like offering sardines or something. Yes.
Kitty cat.
Kitty.
Oh my gosh!
You appear from the
A
abyss.
cat appears and jumps from the purple mist. Oh,
I was like, I'm pretty sure you were reaching back for a cat. I'm like, that has to be a cat.
Kitty.
So let's cut away from that.
Hi.
So you're waiting there eating snacks at the moment, Solaris. Patience, I believe you were just walking from the Noodle Troll over to Castle Waterdeep, yeah?
Yeah, and I'm geared up to the teeth, as in I have the shield, I have Azure Edge, I have Pizza Cutter.
Winston. You have Pizza Cutter too, that's true.
So, in Hot Fuzz, when he comes into the town on the
Yes.
horseback, that's kind of Patience minus the horse.
That's true, there's no horses here.
Mhm.
All right, so you are headed down along the street, and no one really stops you along the way. I believe it's relatively early in the day, probably like 11 o'clock at this point. And yeah, so you're just headed up to Castle Waterdeep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as you sort of go to the like words for like mountain geography, like the buckle of the mountain. I don't know if that's actually a term you'd use, but like the pathway that leads up to Castle Waterdeep.
Mm-hmm.
There is like a gatehouse there, sort of block the path, and some of the guards, the Waterdeep Guard, not the Waterdeep Watch, come out and are like,
Yeah.
"Hello."
The guards aren't the guards to the city. They watch the city. while the watch guards the city.
But
Yes.
who watches the guards?
This has been an issue in our Sunday campaign.
Basically, the Waterdeep Guard are basically the army, essentially.
Not the
Yeah.
guard.
Not the guard, yeah. Well, they guard the
I hate the
city, yeah.
naming convention. Anyway,
But who watches the watchers?
that's like being like, these are the firemen. They are the police.
Because they're made of fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously. The
And the
watches may have
watermen
watches.
put out the
They're
fires.
all like mechanical and stuff.
So yeah, the guards are there, and they're like, "Hey, how can we help you, sir?"
Why does he have a Wisconsin accent?
Don't worry about it.
Eh?
It's a water haven.
I'm from Waterdeepian accent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm from Mulmaster.
Mm.
Yep. Oh, so I'm sorry. I'm just telling you my personal history. What do you need? So, yeah.
Wanted to talk with some of the prisoners here.
Oh, I mean, usually if you're in Castle Waterdeep, that's a whole thing, you know. I mean, if you're like a barrister or something, I mean that's different. But I don't think you are.
You gonna let me through?
I mean, probably not. No. Just, I mean, to be fair, you know, it's kind of my job to keep people out of Castle Waterdeep. You know. Nothing personal. It's just the way it is, you know. I don't want to get in trouble. Look how this is his voice now.
I gotta double check something on patience.
Uh-oh. That's always a good sign when a player double checks something.
It's like
Meanwhile,
turning-
unbeknownst to Patience, underneath his feet, you know, Lilia, Aralee, Sunspot, and Jamey, along with Krebig, are running
Sunspot
along.
getting like really crabby now and is just looking
Yeah.
really.
Oh yeah, he's probably like itchy and is like, oh God, what is up with that?
Do we get to see? Do we have you seen the moon tonight, Dylan?
No.
No. Okay. Then I wouldn't know. That's fine. Well, it's
You're in
fine.
jail. I mean,
I don't know. Maybe there's a window in jail.
not in Castle Waterdeep. That's underneath the castle.
Okay.
What would
Well,
what would I need to get you to allow me in?
Oh, interesting. Let me see how corruptible I am.
He seems a very nice
Wait,
guy.
what?
Oh no, nothing. I feel like the powers of the universe were rolling for something there. Let's see. Well, I don't know. I mean, I take a lot of pride in my job. You know, I don't want to. I mean, I don't want to be rude to you. You know, but like I said, it's kind of my job to keep people out. You know, I'm kind of like turned Irish now. You know.
All right. Well, you're just doing your job.
That's right. I'm glad you understand, you know, nothing personal. Check out this cool like cube thing I got though, and he holds up like a Rubik's cube. Pretty cool. My parents sent it to me.
Weird.
Can't figure it out though.
Just then I turn around and walk out.
All right.
I do the Mass Effect thing where I'm just like, bye. Yeah.
The dude is just, you know, playing with his Rubik's Cube. He turns into like an
Aw.
idle animation of him just messing with it as you walk away. Overhead, some of the Griffin guards of some of the Griffin guards of Waterdeep like shoot overhead like jet planes in real life, you know, leaving streaks behind him in the clouds. So what do you want to do, Patience?
As I'm leaving,
Mhm.
I turn around and I'm gonna cast a spell on him.
No.
Ooh, okay. Man, what, do all the greens go together? I don't know.
I'm rolling
he doesn't
dice.
even know
Oh, he's rolling dice. Excellent.
How many hit points does he have?
Oh, well, not that many.
Does he have 28 or lower?
Let me double check here. Let's see about the hit points there.
Because I turn around and I subtly, like, my hand still lowered, cast sleep on him.
28 or lower, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, no, he doesn't. He has more than that.
Okay.
Waterdeep guard, you know.
Wow. Okay.
He's sort of like, what is what I get for waking up at 4 a.m. to come to work? Oh boy, can't wait till my lunch break.
I love this guy so much.
And
I probably shouldn't be playing with this cube on the job. He puts it back in his pocket.
And I leave and I go somewhere to take a short rest.
Okay.
Think of plan B. To think of plan B. Because plan A
is
didn't
like-
work.
Go to a cafe and sit down and like get a cup of coffee and just like.
Yeah, you just go over to the bazaar, get some coffee, sit down. Winston's like,
Some nice top of the morning coffee.
I thought we were going to save Aralee. We have to get her out of there.
Yes, I know, but I
So
don't.
easily.
I don't want to become enemy of the guard.
What does they have no authority. The only authority is the iron fist of hell. The sooner the rest of the multiverse understands that, the better we'll all be. And the shield of the hidden lord says, oh, do not listen to that creature's foul whispers. He's trying to make you betray all of your morals. Awful. I would never do something like that. You should be a good person.
Yeah, see, the shield has a point.
Azure says, yes, I suppose even if we are opposing the masked lords, it is not the fault of the guards who are doing their duty to Waterdeep.
Oh, I gotta ask. Does
Hmm.
this guy talk? As I point over to Pizza Cutter.
Good question. I don't know, Aralee. I don't think so.
No.
the pizza cutter on the end just sort of like rotates a little bit.
Like a little squeak in it, like
A little sigh of relief for me. And I guess you can
okay,
cut.
I don't have any cool talking objects either. I just have homicidal parents.
By the way, by holding all of her stuff, I have max attunement now. I have 3 attuned items on me.
So while you are taking a short rest, we're gonna cut down to Lilia and Aralee, Sunspot, and Jamey. Yes, down in the tunnels leading down into Undermountain. This is a place that Jamey sort of like looks around as you guys keep going down. She's like, I feel like I know this place. And Krebig, the drow gunslinger who is accompanying you, says, yeah, I think way back these were old dwarf holds, but after that they became the headquarters of some thieves guild. Back when Waterdeep had a thieves guild, but then they got right out of there. Mert the moneylender and all them sort of drove them out. Shadow thieves, I think, down in
What?
Oh, old country. No.
Okay.
Nowadays, not so much.
Were you part of this thieves guild, Jamey?
Well, I'm not Jamey, and Jamey says, well, I wasn't.
Well,
I
I'm
was part of
asking,
acting
like,
troupe.
why would you know this place? Is this because you have... Maybe because it's an Undermountain house or soul thingy.
That's what I was thinking, too. She looks around. Citadel, the Hidden Lord. The name rings a bell, but I can't quite place it. Oh, well. Lilia.
Not from around here.
No, Lilia, roll me a 1d4. We're gonna do like a skill challenge type of dealio.
Okay.
Kind of, sort of, not really, but.
Okay. I forgot to take my dice out. Hold on. I was not prepared for this. Like using
Cool.
dice in a role-playing game. What the hell?
I know, right? It's crazy.
Okay.
Just D4.
I'm gaining them all out anyway. I got a 3.
A 3, you say?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. So then I want you to roll me a D20.
Okay.
So you guys are going along these dark hallways. It's sort of like twisting various chambers with like murder holes set into the walls, stuff like that.
I got an at 20.
Okay. Roll again for me.
Okay. 18.
18. Okay. Interesting.
Uh-huh.
So as you guys are walking along, roll me a D4 again, Aya.
Okay. 4.
4. Okay. So as you're walking along, I want you to make me. Well, I want everybody to make me a Dex save, I guess. Aralee and Lilia.
Oh, it's just the 2 of us now.
17.
17. That's pretty good. Aya.
I was not prepared for anything. What? Alright, let's see. Dex save, yeah?
Oh.
7.
Oh, cool. Okay. So as you are going along, you enter one of these rooms and you get to about the middle of the room when suddenly the whole floor of the room just drops out from under you. Aralee, perhaps it is your well-muscled legs. You just like launch yourself and like grab onto like the lip of this falling floor trap. Lilia.
How long is it? Because I'm just imagining her doing like a split. Holding up.
Okay.
Yeah.
She might do that. Yeah, that actually works. So Aralee just like sticks out her legs. Lilia,
Very graceful.
you fall into a chute that is
Don't, because
down
I can fly.
Oh, well. I mean, do you have to cast that?
Oh, it's just like butterfly.
Oh,
wings.
it's just a thing?
Yeah, it's a magic item.
You have to activate them though, don't you?
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Fine.
So you fall down this chute. It is a 30-foot long chute that quickly narrows to very, very, very like wedge-like. And you just slide down this thing. And you're gonna take 2 points of damage.
I bruised my butt a little bit.
Yeah, and now you're sort of in this like wedge-like bottom of this falling floor trap. And you're just a little gnome stuck in there.
Well,
Gnome in a hole. Sorry.
I'm gonna try to fly out of there.
Okay. Make me so you activate your butterfly wings, your elven spell jammer, butterfly wings. And make me a strength roll, my friend, at disadvantage.
Oh well, shit. I keep... 2.
Okay. So you go with the little wings, and you just don't move at all.
Guys, I'm stuck.
All right. Aralee, Yami turns to you and says, should we go get down there and try and help her out?
Leave it to me. It's just how wide is the chute? So can I like spread my legs and like in a split and like oh he's gone.
All right. I mean, if you could do that on the lip of the...
Yeah, like all the way down, though. Like
So when it comes back, Lilia's just made it out of the hole safely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
There we go.
Hello.
Weird.
And then I pull Lilia out, and then...
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just imagining like a spy movie. You just like work your way down.
Yes.
Make me a strength roll, Aralee,
That's...
as you get down there.
See how much of the wall she damages?
Just a straight strength roll, or like not the same? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, dice, you're poop.
Oh no.
14.
Okay.
I still have +6.
You grab Lilia and you try and yank her out. To no avail. So Jamey will come down and like get down there to help you out. Okay, and she added a 15 onto that, which actually is still 29. So even Aralee and Jamey working together, still 29, aren't able to get her out. Sunspot.
On.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm going to use my what's it called? That's what it's Misty Step, and I'm gonna teleport onto Yami's shoulders.
Oh, cool.
Okay, that works.
Yeah, I forgot
So
I had that.
as Aralee and Jamey are like struggling, suddenly you just like in a poof of brimstone, and Yami's just like, "Oh, what's that smell?" as you appear on her shoulder.
I'm sorry, it's the cloak. I can't help it.
Yeah, give us a warning, Lilia. Jeez.
Sorry. I swear it's the cloak. This is really.
Let's get out of here. You guys climb out of the falling floor trap and continue on through the Citadel. Aralee, you roll me a d4.
Oh, cool.
As you go through this gauntlet, this former thieves stronghold, which two, which Krebig suddenly says, "Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. There's probably traps all through here."
Oh really?
Just be pretty careful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Should be pretty careful about that. All right, roll me a d12 now, Callie.
Come on. 12.
Oh no.
Excellent, my favorite.
Oh,
Okay, so as you go along down a hallway, and there is a door ahead of you, which everybody make me a perception roll as you approach.
Perception.
16.
17.
Okay, so both of you guys notice, in the wood grain of the door, it looks like there is a screaming face, just sort of pulled on in there.
Please tell me it's not a green devil.
No, it's not.
Okay, good.
We should probably not walk towards the screaming face, right?
Yami says, "I don't know. I mean, I don't see any other exits."
Can I detect magic on it before we go
Sure you
jumping
can.
into holes?
Sure you can. So you cast Detect Magic, and there appears to be a strong necromancy aura emanating from off of this door.
Guys, I think this door is a zombie. Or a lich. It could be a lich.
Well, good thing you're the Lich Slayers. I mean, does anybody else feel like raw meat right now? Sunspot says, hitching. Jeez.
With my detect magic, can I figure out what's going on with him, or is that not?
No, nothing happens when you do that.
Okay. He just looks glowy because of general monkey stuff.
Sure. So how do you guys want to proceed with the store?
Aralee, open it.
Yep.
You make Aralee open it.
No,
Okay.
she was gonna do it anyway. So.
Yeah, I know who I'm talking to.
She goes and opens the door.
So Aralee, you reach down and you grab the door, and you notice that your hand is now stuck to it. And I need you to. Well, a couple things happen here. First off, I need you to make a con save.
Oh shit.
As your hand now
why am
appears
I
to be
rolling
stuck to the
low?
door handle.
17. 17.
17. Okay, that's better. Okay. So you feel like your life being like pulled out by this door, but you are able to like hold on to your life force as the door tries to like suck it out. However, when you like pull the door, the handle comes off and it looks like it has wires attached to it that you like pull out. Almost like it's like a workout thing. And as you do, a compartment above you opens and
God damn it!
this green jello falls out onto you.
Oh my god, you got slimed!
Yeah, it's Nickelodeon. Welcome to fucking Legends of
Double
the Hidden
Dare over
Temple.
Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted when I was a kid. I finally get to live it.
And I need you to make me a dex save with disadvantage because you are stuck to the door handle.
Oh boy. 16.
16, that's pretty good. All right.
Oh wait, Dex? Dex.
Yes.
It's Dex. 12.
Oh, that's less good. All right.
Did she like pull
I'll
it
use the
off
green
with
dice.
pure muscle?
I like to think if she tries to pull off with pure muscle, the whole door comes with her.
Yeah.
She's got like a shield.
So you will take 11 acid damage.
Oh no.
As this green slime starts to just like
Green slime. Oh.
yeah, just starts to like sort of dissolve onto you. Lilia, what would you like to do at this moment? As necrotic energy pulses up Aralee's arm and green slime falls
Can
onto her
I try
head
to
and shoulders.
dispel the door?
Sure, you can.
Okay.
Make me your what is it? It's a charisma roll, yeah. It's your spell casting ability roll.
That's 12.
Oh, okay. So you try and dispel the door to no effect. It just sort of lets out a. It seems your magic is not powerful enough to dispel the effect on this door.
Okay.
Yami's gonna run up and try and yank Aralee off of the door handle. Not with that, she isn't. So she runs up and like wraps her arms around Aralee's like waist and like pulls. And unfortunately, she is now like part of the necrotic circuit, I suppose. I'm gonna make a con save for her. She made that though, so she does not get her life force sucked out either. But now she's like stuck to you, Aralee. So what would you like to do, Aralee? Let me see. Does it at the beginning of your turn, at the end? On each of your turns. So I suppose before.
In 5e, if it's like an outside influence, it's usually like at the start of your turn. Yeah. But if it's like a mind effect thing, it's at the end of your turn.
That actually sounds about right. So you're gonna take another 7 points of acid damage, Aralee, as this green slime is just like trying to eat into you, basically. It's not like moving or anything, but it's definitely highly corrosive.
I would like to do the thing where if you're holding on to something and you put your feet on the wall and you like pull out.
Okay, make an athletics roll. See if you can.
Athletics, 21.
Oh wow, yeah, okay. So you are able to yank the door handle off the door. I need you to make me another con save though. as you put your feet on the door.
Oh. 19.
Oh, okay. So you once again are not sucked of your life force by this screaming door, and you are able to extricate yourself and Yami off of it. So you're no longer touching it. However, you do have green slime on you still. Lilia,
Green slime.
what would you like to do?
Let
me see if Yami gets green slime on her too. No, she doesn't. Okay.
I would like to bestow enhance ability.
Okay.
On Aralee.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it, it's like I already have it here, so Yami too.
Right.
Both of you now have advantages on dexterity checks.
Okay. Cool.
Dexterity checks?
Some little cat's grace?
Yes, cat's grace.
Okay.
If only Chris Crash was here, he would know what to do with green slime. It's a kobold favorite.
So, Aralee, you are covered in green slime. This door is still in front of you. I guess you're taking damage from the green slime again. For another 9 acid damage. As this green slime continues to try and dissolve you, essentially. What would you like to do?
Okay, should I? Okay. All right. She's stupid. That's it. That's the only reasoning. She's stupid. She runs backwards and then she stops and she hypes herself up and she goes full force to the door.
Excellent. I will give you an athletics roll with advantage for this as you charge the door.
Please.
You hear it groan as you approach.
14.
Okay.
You should use the D&D Beyond dice if you can.
This is my beautiful dice, but it's not treating me very well today.
You run in and you smash into the door, and the wood splinters and breaks. However, then a black form sort of rises up from the wood splinters as the wraith that was trapped inside the door materializes in front of you.
God damn it!
Smear it with the slime.
It just sort of goes through its like, it almost looks like a humanoid form with like a black drape over it. And its mouth kind of like sucks in against the drape as it screams.
Nice.
That's fun.
It's got that like Ghost of Christmas Past from the Muppets movie situation.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think since Aralee's right there, I think it'll try and attack you because why not?
That's fine.
Cool. Nice.
13 hit?
No.
No. Okay, I didn't think so. So it like tries to hit you, and you're like, "Whoa, hello." Let me see. So let's cut back to Solaris.
I finished my Rubik's Cube while I wait.
Excellent.
And I eat my hors d'oeuvres.
So the door, as you're finishing up, the door opens, and stepping into this like cube you're in this misty void, is, I don't know if you've met them. You know, you did. You saw them very briefly at the Noodle Troll. It is a dark-skinned man with like a beard and like sort of dreadlock look, very short, pulled back into like a ponytail. He's wearing very garish, extravagant clothes, and he has like a lute on his back. And he says, "Hello, you must be Solaris. I am here to take you to Lord Manshoon."
You look familiar.
Yes, well, I imagine I'm Aegorn Fuuko. I am quite a famous bard, if I do say so myself.
I mean...
And I am the morale officer of the Zentarum, so, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta keep up the spirits, you know?
I suppose that's a true statement.
I bet you've heard this one before. He pulls out his lute, and he starts to, like, strum it. Oh, and his voice is just like way off key as he starts to sing. In Gentle Keep long ago, the moon sea shone with Solune's light.
Go on, Dylan, please. I want to hear the whole song.
And he takes you along as you have to listen to this through a chamber beyond, like a foyer, that has the symbol of the Zentarum, that black snake with the wings, coined with the big Z on it, like a Zorro Z. He takes you through there.
Is Manshoon just a Power Ranger villain?
Yeah, to the left, through a door, down a hallway to another door, and into an audience chamber, which I actually have a picture for. Oh crap! I left fucking Discord. So it's basically a very large chamber that has columns sort of going down the length of it to basically it looks like a stage that has like stairs leading up to it. And on this stage, there is, you know, drapes sort of as a portrait of this vignette, I suppose, that it's illuminated by these candles as well as these tanks, which I'll post the art on Discord. Tanks with vaguely humanoid silhouettes that look like they're floating in solution, essentially. And there's a chair sort of seated on this stage, where a figure with, you know, hood up, mask, a smiling mask, almost like a cheerful comedy mask, is sitting there. The black staff in one hand and a metal arm, you know, sort of tapping against the arm of the chair in the other. And they sort of look up from this horror show on the stage and say, "Ah, Miss Raylan, it is good to see you. I thought you might have second thoughts about our conversation."
Yeah, not gonna lie, I did too. I was hoping no, but you know, these things happen.
Well, welcome. Welcome
Thanks.
to my sanctum.
I love what you've done with the place. You know, really different whole overall feel than the old Black Staff. So I mean, I like that you made it your own.
Yes, this place was made by my father, I suppose. The original Manshoon.
Oh, I don't know that much about your family history.
It's a long, long story.
Aren't they usually though? Mine too.
They are. Perhaps we could discuss them sometime. As for now, tell me, why have you come, Miss Raylan?
Well, you know, I was thinking about what you discussed, and I'm, you know, very concerned for my friends. I feel responsible for the situation they found themselves in.
As anyone would.
Well, anybody, you know, I don't like to feel responsible, but I mean, it could have been my idea. So I don't want them to be in trouble for something I did.
Hmm.
I'm really struggling with the whole, breaking my word that I already gave somebody else. I mean, do you really want to deal with somebody who's gonna backstab somebody else that trusts them? That doesn't seem like good business.
If they were not intelligent enough to put in certain assurances, that's their own fault for being stupid. But I am not so foolish. As I said,
Insurance. Yeah,
if we make a deal, it will be magically binding.
that's true. You did say that, didn't you?
I did, indeed.
So, so if we go through with this, like my friends are in the clear, like are in the clear just as one time, or are we just talking like blanket?
Blanket, interesting.
I mean, this is a really big deal for me. I mean, if I do this, I would kind of hope that, I mean, somebody else wouldn't have to take advantage later because, my friends are completely safe from all future endeavors that might go the wrong way. Even though the situation really isn't fair, they were trying to save those people from the Viper.
Yes. Well, I don't know that I can make such a promise. However, I will say those who helped me will be helped in return. I do have an arrangement with your friend Kurayami in regards to Hallister. And I do plan on, well, I have big plans for Waterdeep in the north, let's say.
Good plans.
Once I achieve those, I mean. Yes,
I mean, without
think
getting too into
be,
the specifics, I mean, like good for the people plans, or just like more good for you plans.
I would say both. These things are not mutually exclusive.
And just so we can,
despite what the Harpers may tell you about me and the Zentarum.
well, I had my own experiences with the Zentarum. Do you remember? Did you know Slim?
I can't say I did.
I mean, he was kind of one of you all.
He wasn't even part of the Zentarum this whole time.
I can't say I know every member of the Zentarum. In fact, unfortunately, there are some who don't recognize me as their leader, despite being the one who founded our organization 200 years ago.
Slim would have mentioned to you that he was like the lowest rank, and all he did is swap the deck, and he was getting sick of it.
Yeah, she kind of knows that. She's just, conversational and all that. So what exactly would I have to do? And how long, or what are the specifics of my friends get the benefit that they would get from this?
Well, we would continue our understanding with one another that I have already put together with Kurayami. And I would also use my contacts to protect you from retaliation by the Castellanters, from the Growlhunds, from various other people who you have antagonized, let's say.
Yeah, we have kind of pissed off a handful of people, haven't we?
I have many contacts, very powerful contacts. Like I said, despite all their caution, the masked lords are not so hard to find out their identities. And I could use this to your advantage, and you could help me in return. As I said, I would quite like an agent, a voice, an ear in the Harpers. They have been a thorn in my side for many years.
True.
As I am sure they have been to many kings and great men who sought to build kingdoms of their own. I know your friend Daggolt Neverember has certainly considered the Harpers a thorn in his side.
Yeah, that's not an argument that really wins me a lot of favor. I'm not a big fan of Daggolt.
Well, I'm not much of a fan of him either, as it so happens.
Tell me more.
Hmm.
That interests me a little bit.
Well, let's say his plans and my plans are not compatible, to say the least.
God,
Would it interest you? Would it interest you to hear that, based on the fact that you deprived him of the dragon hoard that he so desperately sought to get his hands on, that he's having quite a hard time paying the Mintaran mercenaries that he employs?
I mean, bonus to that.
He's taken to swindling petty adventurers with his various schemes to pay them off.
What were the different currencies called?
Oh gosh. I don't even keep track of such things. But yes, one of them was a Tormaloon trade bar based on the port city of Tormaloon, which is often returned Abir, as I understand it, Dragonborn city, across the sea. And you also have not been much of a friend to Hallister Blackcloak either.
Yeah, don't know much about the guy, but he's also kind of creepy in the dark mage kind of way.
You have no idea. Yes. And tell me, what do you know about you and your friends defeated Hallister not long ago, as Kurayami has been very vocal about spreading around Waterdeep.
Yeah, we accidentally summoned him via seed that we planted in the ground, and he was indisposed in a shower. Caught him off guard, finished him off. Good on us.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What if I told you that wasn't Hallister Blackcloak? What if I told you Hallister Blackcloak died a long, long time ago?
So who was the guy in the seed?
That's another long story. What do you know about the weave and the spell plague?
I know that there was some big to do and magic went wonky for a long time, and then somebody fixed it.
Yes, that was my old nemesis, Elminster.
That's the guy.
Before he left this mortal coil off to become the god of magic.
So he screwed up magic and went and became the god of magic.
Well, he didn't cause the spell plague, as I understand it. That was Shar.
Oh.
The twin sister of your good goddess Selune.
Yeah, I've heard a little about Shar.
As I understand it from my own scrying, as well as various historians over the past 100 years who have looked into the matter, I believe Shar manipulated the god Cyric into killing Mistra, the goddess of magic, which caused the weave to fall apart. Shar wanted to control the weave. But all of that is merely a setup to what I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
Undermountain is a very special place. It has been for a long, long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
There's most of the weave has long since fallen apart. But here, underneath the city of Waterdeep, there is part of it that wasn't destroyed by the spell plague. It was a knot in the weave too tightly wound to be pulled apart. And it is a focal point, a nexus of magical energy. It's what lured Hallister and his 7 apprentices to the place in the first place. It's what lured the Netherese who founded their enclave in what is now Skullport to the place.
Interesting.
And it's part of what I assume my my father, why he put me here.
Okay.
And I sought refuge with Hallister many years ago during the Manshoon Wars. But now, well, I soon learned that the Hallister that I found refuge with was not Hallister. It was a clone of Hallister, a body, a shell, a puppet, controlled by this knot in the weave, which is, I don't know how it happened, but it has plans of its own. It's living magic.
I'm gonna reiterate, this is why I'm not so big on like magic as a whole. It screws up a lot of stuff.
If you're foolish enough to toy with things that you are not ready for, yes.
Yep, I've done that a few times.
And he sort of like lifts his hand and like squeezes the metal fingers together and says, "Unfortunately, I think I misjudged our foe as well. But regardless, if you make a deal with me, all of your foes and my foes, all of our mutual interests would align. My Lieutenant Erstal Floxen tells me that you were recently engaged with vampires who crawled up from Undermountain.
Apparently they wanted to replace me with a doppelganger.
These things happen. Not a bad move, I suppose.
I mean, as far as power plays go, sure. I'm not sure exactly what they hope to gain there, but
who can say? But my ears also tell me that these vampires were members of a cult of Shar based down in Undermountain.
Oh, hell.
Personally speaking, from my own deductions, I believe that they are trying to take control of this knot in the weave I have told you about. By taking out Hallister, the body that the knot inhabited, you've opened up quite an interesting opportunity for them to try and seize power.
Oops. At least I didn't plant the seed that did that.
This is true.
So, you know what? I'm in.
Excellent.
As long as my friends are safe.
He stands and he just sort of echoing footsteps fill the hall as he very slowly
How tall is he?
down the steps. Oh gosh, Manshoon's about 5'7", 5'8". He's not
Okay,
too
so
tall.
he doesn't loom over me too badly.
Okay, so he's not a JoJo character. I thought he was like 7 foot or something.
Yeah, I was like imagining like, yeah. It's more like, meh.
He has more of a looming sense of like menace about him than he does like height or anything, you know.
So he is a JoJo character. Okay.
Other ways, yeah.
He doesn't need a physical presence. He's got that spiritual presence.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He has other people for that. So he walks down and he extends his metal hand out towards you. Oh no, another cat!
Almost had her. She's the more skittish of the two. All right, so he extends his the metal hand. Oh god. I'm afraid of this thing.
How many ion stones does he have right now? Only 2?
Right? How many? Does he have the soul stone?
I mean, he's got gems in the gauntlet.
Oh, he's just gonna suck out Solaris' soul. End of adventure. All right.
Jeanette, we only had enough characters to do the whole bringing everybody together and save the world once. I don't know if this is gonna happen again.
I know. I look right at him and I say, my friends are going to be safe, at least for the foreseeable future.
They
because
will.
of this.
I will see to it that all the charges against them simply disappear.
I'll shake his hand.
So I just imagine the camera goes in as you shake hands and like clasp, and we'll cut over to Patience, who's busy sitting in a cafe in Waterdeep. You know, he's like finished his coffee. He's like, that was relaxing.
Paladin Hulk is now following. Thanks.
Oh, nice.
Hey!
So what would you like to do? Patience?
So the layout of the castle and the exterior.
Mm.
Is there like a moat around the castle?
No, so it is basically the walls. Basically, as I understand it, the walls basically go up right from like the cliff of Mount Waterdeep. Like it was built from the living stone, basically. So it's just like cliff straight up the walls. There are towers sort of around a central courtyard. You know that people get like hung, hanged, whatever word, and executed and stuff around there and all that. And there's a larger sort of keep, sort of set back against the mountainside, stuff like that. And then up above, farther up on Mount Waterdeep, is the aviary where the Griffin guards roost and everything. And then underneath Castle Waterdeep are the dungeons, basically.
Jeez. Thanks for the bets. I'm throwing bits out here.
It's a big old place, basically.
Would I have a rough idea of where they keep prisoners in the forge?
Make me a history check, and I'll give you advantage.
Okay.
Perhaps in your time during the Waterdeep Watch, you heard something, or just being a resident of Waterdeep, you know, you hear rumors and all that.
All right, I only got 12.
12. Okay. So you would know general stuff. Evidently, Castle Waterdeep is built on top of these dungeons, which were evidently converted from like old cellars from like a monastery that was up there supposedly, and there's ghosts and stuff, people say. And supposedly, you know, there's stories about how, you know, there's no thieves guild in Waterdeep anymore because, you know, they wiped them out. But evidently they had a secret stronghold built right under the noses of Castle Waterdeep many, many years ago.
All right. I really don't want to do this, but I guess I'll have to sneak in.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm going to roll a wisdom thing for him.
Okay. You get into Castle Waterdeep.
Yeah, no, he doesn't go to get the Solaris, the expert at stealth, for help, so he just goes in by himself.
Excellent.
He casts gaseous form.
Ooh, interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So I want you to make me a stealth roll. Then.
Oh, sweet. I have disadvantage.
Crap, really?
Nat 1.
Gosh. Well, I was on a roll for if they'd notice you, but I feel like they would. Okay. So
I didn't get to roll a second d20. The first one was a nat 1.
Yeah, at that point. So little cloud patience, flying like straight up towards Castle Waterdeep.
I only move 10 feet. I'm really slow.
Hey, whatever. People on the street like instantly see you are just like, what the heck? The Griffin guards like come in beside you as you're approaching the castle.
I try to be a cloud.
They're like, please drop to the ground now. Stop focusing on the spell and land. You are entering restricted airspace.
Cloud.
But one of the griffins goes, you are in violation of the code legal of Waterdeep.
I float down.
Thank you, sir. Please have a nice day. As you just and land back in the street.
I head back. Defeat. I head back to the tavern.
And Azure Edge is like, well, I guess that's going to be a bit more difficult than we thought it was going to be. Shoot. Well, I guess we should be glad that the authorities here in Waterdeep have their shit on lockdown. That's good of them.
I probably could still get in there, but I'm not going to trade my friends' lives for the guard.
So you head back to the Noodle Troll,
Mm-hmm.
which is still closed up for the day. What do you do?
Yeah. I'm a cloud.
Oh, you're just gonna be a cloud there? Okay.
No. They told me to stop. I'm just gonna head up the cloud picture.
Oh, okay.
I head back there, and Solaris is not there.
Nope, she's not, and Renair's not there either. He's probably gone off to do something.
After I ditched him.
Yeah. The goblins, Raunch, Appleface, not the shaved, all them. Sparky Boom Boom, they're all there. As well as Liquid Gel and the two other kobolds, who I don't remember the names of. And Dob Shaba, the little bronze dragon wormling's there. Leaf, the bartender, who Poltergeist is there, of course, Martin.
I ask one of them, where did Solaris go?
Who do you want to ask? I'm going through my voices.
Any of the kobolds or goblins probably the most likely. Anybody that was nearby.
Sparky Boom Boom says, well, sir, I believe she went off to see the Blackstaff.
I get up and I cast Fly, and I'm heading towards Blackstaff Town.
Okay. Well, Solaris, at just that moment, you. By the way, when you shake hands with Manshoon before you depart, like a magical string wraps around your arm, up to your elbow, basically. And it doesn't hurt or anything. There's basically just a purple string, wrapped around your arm now. And you don't feel it or anything.
Is it visible to other people?
Yeah.
Let me see. No, it's not.
Oh,
just
good.
You.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't meld into her and turn into a tattoo?
No.
Oh, that's
very Zentarum.
It's very creepy.
Mm-hmm.
That is pretty good, though. Yeah, I'll say.
Sorry.
Yeah. You
Thanks,
sort of
Scotty.
feel that magical thread, when it loops around you when you're first shaking hands, and then it kind of just sort of becomes part of your skin, essentially. Yeah.
Look at it. Look at him. So, what does that do if I screw up? Probably should have asked that before I, did the whole handshake thing. Oh, I'm just curious. Do I insta die? Is it gonna rip my soul from my body?
No.
Okay.
No, nothing so gauche.
Okay.
It's no fun if you simply throw out a potential asset. Sometimes, though, when they don't follow the rules, they have to be reminded
shoot. Is there some leeway in that? Because I usually screw that up pretty easily. Not on purpose, just in general.
These things happen.
Yeah, I mean, they do. I'm impulsive.
Just so long as you continue to help me and inform me about the Harper's schemes, as long as you know them, we won't have a problem.
Okay. Great.
And he will snap his fingers and bid you adieu, and you basically find yourself walking back out of the door of Blackstaff Tower, which then melds back into stone behind you. And just as you do, a little bird, a little paper bird, flutters down towards you and just sort of like lands in the palm of your hand and like unfolds.
I read the note.
Hey, Inspector Gadget, I got new keys for you.
So what did it say, Aya?
More. I can't remember the exact wording, but I think it was like, we got out of prison. See you back at the noodle troll, something like that. Probably, I think.
Okay.
I look at the note and I go, oh, he works fast.
Oh, nice.
So
We're gonna die.
Hold him
From
back into the shape of a bird.
From that, we will cut back to Aralee and Lilia,
Oh my god.
who you guys have just faced off against a wraith. So tell me how you beat it, basically.
Oh, I was gonna I was gonna banish it.
Oh, okay, yeah, that works.
Yeah.
So just make me an Arcana roll,
Okay.
and I will determine how bad things went before that.
Okay. Thank God I have a really good Arcana. 15.
15, okay.
I have a plus 13.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna say yeah, so I'm gonna actually say you guys pretty much fight off this wraith relatively easily. No major injuries or anything. Actually, I'm gonna give both of you levels of exhaustion, Lilia and Aralee.
Right.
You know, just from a little battle. And then Aralee, Jamey, actually Sunspot uses his Sun Soul Monk powers to like start shooting radiant sun bolts at the green slime to like shoot it off of you. And as soon as the like sunlight touches this green slime, it just like evaporates basically. It seems like it's vulnerable to sunlight and just off of you. You do have like some burn marks on your skin from where it touched, but it's like, oh.
That's fine. She's
Yeah.
dealt with worse. Yeah.
I'm sorry you touched the door. I didn't think it was gonna have that in it.
No,
I feel
it's
like-
me.
I feel like Patience touched a door like that not long ago. They seem to have a few of those down here. Interesting. No, I didn't. There was no slime on that one, but
You should really stop touching stuff.
yeah.
Really should. Seems
His
like
hands.
Scott,
we just like no hands.
hey, I can actually touch things now. Yeah. Scott, roll me a d4, my friend.
D4. Yes, I have crying
The
cats.
loud kitty.
Hang on, I
Yeah.
got something for this.
1.
1.
Mhm.
Ooh. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Come
on, kitties.
You beat me
So-
to it.
As you are headed along, Aralee and prison escapee team,
Mhm.
Scott, I want you to roll me a D10.
Oh, you can do all these rolls.
Mm-hmm.
He might rub his face on the mic.
I may be using some random tables from the original Ruins of Undermountain box set, as well as Ruins of Undermountain 2, the deep levels.
Oh no, 8.
8.
That means nothing for tables.
No, but it's older editions, which means it's gonna be deadly as hell.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Fine.
That is like, yeah.
Okay. So I want Aralee
Yep.
and Lilia to
Uh-huh.
both make me deck saves.
Okay.
Wait, I have advantage, right?
You have disadvantage because they're exhausted.
Oh, from the exhaustion.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. But wait, you gave us advantage for deck saves before, so it balanced itself out, right?
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, I got a 4.
18. That's the highest I've rolled.
Okay.
Nice.
So Aralee, once again, as a pit trap opens, you dodge out of the way. However, Lilia, you fall through this pit trap. And actually, it looks like basically there was a fake pit trap.
Sorry, I'm watching the cat.
And like Lilia, you like jump over the fake pit trap and then land in the real pit trap on the other side, which you then fall down through. And mounted in like crevices in the walls of this pit trap are dozens of crossbows, which as you fall suddenly just start shooting you as you fall.
Fine.
So let me make
This
a roll.
isn't the first character got shot by several guns in the trap, so
9 of the crossbows are gonna hit you.
sure.
Unless you have something that you want to use,
That's a lot of dice, my friend.
9.
Oh.
9. Yeah.
Oh,
Kitty.
Oh, another cat. Okay.
Okay, so so you're gonna take 31 piercing damage
cool.
as these crossbows just like pepper into you as you fall down into this pit trap.
31?
Yeah.
Cool.
And then you're gonna take 9 bludgeoning damage from the fall damage from falling into the pit trap as you land at the bottom.
Sure. Ow.
Oh, and then I need you to make me a con save.
Okay, cool. I'm not using this one anymore. You betrayed me. You go to dice jail.
Yami yells up from up top. Yeah, these thieves really had some crazy traps, huh?
Lilia's just like, yeah, it's fine. Single tear in her eye. She got a 17 on my con.
Okay, so the poison that was on the crossbow bolts just doesn't affect you at all.
I also have resistance to poison.
Oh,
nice.
Anyway. Okay. Maybe that's why. Maybe your system just like absorbs the poison, like spits it back out.
It's for my armor.
Oh, armor! Whoa, which happens to be from Underground.
Is it my armor? No, it's my cloak. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. The brimstone cape or whatever.
Yes.
So
I
Lilia,
have a lot of stuff.
Lilia, you're down at the bottom of this pit trap now, with a shooting gallery of crossbows leading up back to where your friends are at.
Does it look like they're gonna fire off if I try to go up again?
They don't look like they're loaded anymore.
Okay, then I'll fly up.
Okay, so you're able to fly up back through the shooting gallery, and as the pit trap, like as you like go to the other side, it seals back up, and you hear just like clicks as all the crossbows reset. And then Jeanette,
Oh, hi.
I want you to roll me a d4.
Oh, wait, what?
What other trap will I fall into?
To be fair, the door was kind of Aralee more than you.
Man, the cats are going wild today. Huh.
Let's see, a D4.
Continuous fireball trap.
Roll.
Every round a fireball goes off.
Gosh, oh gosh, don't go over there, kitty. Come back.
I am at half my
I got a
health,
3.
so that's not
A
gonna
3.
be good.
A 3.
Okay. Roll me a d20.
Okay, I have to roll a D20. Hang on, kiddo.
Oh.
She says, let me back on the distance. Roll.
No.
What did we get? Oh, Galinda, that was bad luck for us. That was a 4.
4! Oh boy, interesting. Okay.
Does
I
Lilia's
summoned her
gender reverse?
So hi. I want to just pick that up and show them. Oh, nope, that's down. Okay, we're gonna go. Bye. She's gone.
I saw some of that.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, so I need Aralee and Lilia to make me dex saves.
Oh my god!
They're traps. A lot of them are dex saves. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't have a terrible dex. I just have terrible luck with dice today, apparently. Used it all up yesterday. But, got a dirty 20. Yeah.
Did you say a dirty 20?
Yeah.
Oh no, Aralee.
A 5? Oh no.
How long have we been walking?
I don't know.
Oh, I have
matter.
disadvantage. I'm sorry. Hold on.
This is all very.
It's still not terrible. It's a 15.
This is all very, out there. Who knows how much time passes in Undermountain? So basically, you guys find yourselves walking into a hallway of pressure plate traps.
Oh god.
And let's see, Aralee, you fall into an acid pit, a deep acid-filled pit.
And she becomes the Joker.
Not too far off.
You're basically like dumped into this pit and take 8 acid damage
Oh,
from
that's
it.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh jeez. Do you have any non-magical metal items on you?
Oh no.
Metal. Let me see. Is
Yikes.
the necklace?
I mean, it's a coin.
It's a coin.
Oh no.
Well, hold on. No, hold on.
Yeah.
It is magical.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
It's magical because that's your warlock item.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so that wouldn't be affected then.
Okay. Yay.
Okay.
And I think everything else is with patience.
Yeah, everything else is with patience. I'm trying to think of it.
So basically, what it says here is, a 3-foot deep acid-filled pit. It deals, however much points of damage, and destroys all metal.
That's fucking awful.
Second edition.
Yeah.
I think this is actually first edition, the original.
Like, what if your adventurer is married and have a wedding ring on? It just dissolves.
That's the risk you're taking for adventuring.
However, that's not all that happens. I need you to make me another dex save, as suddenly the bottom of the pit opens and the acid flushes out down into a second trap.
These are some really elaborate traps.
Yeah,
And
older editions.
Green one doesn't mess around.
I mean,
22.
Like
Oh my God.
almost every adventure was a dungeon in some way, so they gotta.
So
Yeah.
the acid pit flushes down. There's an audible toilet flush noise as a second door opens.
Which way does it turn? Wait, we're in the northern hemisphere. Never mind.
It's a good. Well, who knows? Undermountain. Okay, it is the right way.
In Undermountain, the toilets go the other way.
The knot in the weave has messed with the way toilets flush. And it looks like beneath you there is a chute that goes to a portal that is just like.
Oh my god! Okay, nope. Thank you.
Spiraling beneath you.
I scurry out of the pit really fast.
All right, so you
I
just
don't
move
like that shit.
back out of the pit trap and rejoin your friends, and you guys are after that easily able to navigate the rest of the pressure plate hallway. Now you know what you're looking for.
Oh my god. Lilia's just sweating like every time she's like steps on a rock or something. She's like, ah!
You know what we did for Tomb of Annihilation?
What would you do?
I had my staff, and we'd literally move up 1 5-foot tile, and then poke around with the staff on the next section. Like all of them. Like sealing everything, and then move up one.
Oh my god.
We told Sean we did that for literally every one.
The tomb was a fun time.
Oh, that was like first hallway.
Anyway. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so after that, you guys are able to make it through the rest of the Citadel of the Bloody Hand, and find yourselves suddenly standing at this, like, you know that staircase in the Mines of Moria in the movie? It's just like this big cavern. That's basically what you find yourselves standing at the top of.
No safety regulations at all.
No safety rails, no nothing. Just a big old stone staircase that, through the chasm.
Gotta get the stone chiseling guild or whatever down here.
As you approach, I need you both to make me wisdom saves.
Is it magical?
It is magical.
What is it charming?
The cavern's it's not charming now. The cavern starts to like shake.
11.
Oh no!
Dumb elf.
It's okay. I didn't do much better. I got 13.
No.
How's Yami doing?
I'll roll for Yami. Let's see. A 14. Hey. -1, which is a 13. Oh.
Hey, we're matching.
Twinsies. Yeah, both of you have like this recognition of like, hey!
Hey, we both failed.
It looks like the cavern roof falls onto you. So you're gonna take, 17 bludgeoning damage. Oh, sorry, 17 psychic damage. Don't tell anybody. That's the secret between us. As this
great. I'm not looking great, you guys.
This mass phantasmal killer spell basically goes off. And your guide from Vragenderth, Krebig Mascalier, as you guys like sort of like, oh god, we're all dead. And like look around and come to. He's like, yeah, this is the falling stair. It does that. It's safe though.
Like this place.
Well, and Yami says, I don't like it either. I mean, I do plan on taking it over. And actually, this like single hallway was cooler than the entire first level combined. So I mean,
when you take over, can you get rid of the traps?
Yeah, maybe, sure.
Make it a nice little place, like a garden or something with like some like underground plants or
underground plants.
Yeah.
Right before you guys got here, we went down to a place called Willowwood, where it's just a big forest underground. It's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Sunspot even made a new sun, and Sunspot's just like, yeah.
Are you doing okay, Sunspot? You seem to be
maybe some of those rats had fleas or something. Like I'm the rat king. I don't want to be like judgmental, but maybe we should do like a rat bath, rat wash. Like raise money for charity or something. I don't know.
That'd be really fun. Get them all scrubbed up and
Okay, so somebody saw around my my Quackatrons here. Lily got inspired healing.
Ooh.
Which means a single player can spend one of their available hit dice to heal as a reaction.
Ooh, cool. All right. So basically, Krebig will tell you
I will use
that.
that.
Krebig will tell you. Oh,
Thank you.
There's so many cats. I
I know, right? Krebig will tell you, guys, that basically the falling stair will take you down to the first level of Undermountain, which from there you can take, the tunnel that leads up to the Noodle Troll, or you can take the well up to the Yawning Portal, whatever. Or you can take the portal down to Skullport, whatever you want. He will tell you that Jarlaxle has set up a meeting with someone who he thinks might be able to help you guys with.
Oh.
Jarlaxle set up a meeting with someone that he thinks might interest you, who has information that might interest you, basically, in regards to the vampire problem in Undermountain.
Should we check in with Patience and Solaris?
Yeah, we should, shouldn't we? We should tell them we're.
Yeah,
yeah.
We'll meet up all together. Oh, that's what you wrote. Lilia wrote. There was also trouble with vampires at wedding. That I think that she wrote that
Yes,
letter
that's
to
right.
me. Yes.
Sorry, the cats mess with the camera.
But she. I'm getting distracted by the cats. I'm sorry.
I think we all are. You're fine.
Yeah, I love that.
We should probably, let's go back to the Noodle Troll, meet up with the rest of them, and then maybe get some bandages because I think I look like Swiss cheese.
Very good look.
I don't know.
What's Swiss?
It's
Snurfnebelin cheese.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Lilia is from another world, so.
That's true. Okay. So, Sean's planet of Nyrod has Switzerland.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
I mean, according to his old recaps, one player did play a Klingon, so.
Wait.
There you go.
Wait, he actually has a country called Switzerland.
Maybe. Who knows?
Hold on. Is Lilia from the Star Trek universe? Because I'm into that. I'm okay with that.
She's a red shirt? No.
As I recall, they also shot Lord Soth, the Death Knight from Dragonlance, into the sun of that solar system and turned it red. It was like a prison for him.
Ooh.
Well, hey.
Crazy times. Crazy times.
Swiss cheese is the cheese from my planet. It has little holes in it.
From my planet, yes.
From my planet. Beep boop.
Beep boop. All right, so basically, you guys all end up converging back at the Noodle Troll, in the tap room there.
Hi guys.
Aralee, Lilia, and Jamey all sort of climb up from the basement. Patience, you were just getting ready to head out, and Solaris, you're heading in.
Oh, okay, so I didn't cast fly.
Mm.
Long story
hi, we're
short.
That's Jamey.
We got out of prison, and there are vampires that are going to try to ruin Solaris's wedding.
Wait, they're going to ruin my wedding?
What?
Yeah, I wrote it in the note. Did you not read it?
How'd you get out?
Well, Aralee.
I am very tired.
Yeah, you should have seen Aralee. She was very impressive.
Yeah.
I want to give her a starring role, and I've never given anyone a starring role besides myself. It's a big compliment.
They didn't just open the door and let you out?
I mean,
in a manner of speaking.
Yeah. We also have to find a lot of cheese for some rats that
Wow.
Well, you can go to Switzerland.
I guess.
Yes. Well, that will take a long time, but we can figure it out.
I guess you didn't really need. I guess you didn't really need these then, but here you go. And I go to hand Aralee her stuff back.
Where's my stuff?
Thank you for taking care of
Oh, it's upstairs.
Thank you for taking care of them. And I very cautiously take Winston back. And I kind of look at him for a second.
Winston says, "Hello, Aralee. Back together again." Quack.
She pats him on the head. And
Back together again.
Quack together.
Quack
again.
together again.
Name of the episode?
That's the name of a sequel.
Ugh. Oh boy. Yeah, so she'll take her stuff and she'll put Winston in her bag because I don't know, she felt kind of free without him. So
Winston, quack together again. Win something foul.
Something foul.
So
too win, too furious. I don't
two wing, two sons.
So Yami puts together her hand and says, "So about that wedding tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a fun time."
Yeah, that's
said that
tonight.
there's gonna be people trying to get into the Temple of Selune, so that might be a problem.
Well, I mean, Jarlaxle said that he'd handled it, didn't he?
Also, I doubt any vampires can set foot in there. I'm sure they got forbidden spells up.
That's true. Well, that is true. I don't know.
A vampire walks in. Ah!
So I'm sure it'll be fine.
I love that spell.
I mean, I think it'll be fine. If, we'll put Floon on the door. They can eat him.
Oh, well, I wouldn't want to, but I mean, I guess vampires might have poor taste. So.
I mean, they might not care one way or the other.
Yeah.
You're right.
I've done. I was part of the watch, so I can.
Oh, I thought you were
I
going
can
to
watch
say
the
you've
door.
been vampire before.
No.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Have you done a vampire before?
No, I haven't. But yeah, I guess I'll guard the door.
We could do that.
I will help.
Yeah, we can.
Aren't you one of the I don't know. I never gone to a wedding. What are they called? Not first
I've
ladies.
never gone to a wedding either.
Bridesmaids?
First ladies?
Bridesmaids.
Interesting.
First lady.
Yeah.
First lady.
There's
Yeah,
multiple
I haven't-
firsts. That's totally a thing.
I haven't gone to a wedding either, but I'm pretty sure they're called bridesmaids.
Oh, okay.
Also, well, and then like the right hand lady of the bride.
The
is
right
called-
hand lady?
Yeah, she's called the maid of honor.
Oh, well, I mean,
That's
Who's that gonna
you,
be?
obviously.
well, yes, but I wasn't going to assume.
Is it not?
No, it is.
Maybe me and Sunspot guard the door or something. I don't know.
Oh.
Where Renair is like, best man, and who are his people?
What's his best man? Is it Floon?
Well, I think his best man actually is his childhood friend. I forget his first name. He's from the Wands family. I don't think you guys have ever met him.
Nope.
No, I don't think I've ever met his best friend.
Well,
Awkward.
They've been friends since they were little.
How have I not met him?
You very briefly met Laura Elra Harsard, who
Yeah,
also
his
been a friend
his
of his for a long
ex.
time.
You mean his ex?
I was supposed to say
is she
you've
coming to the wedding?
literally met his dad that he hates. Have you
Oh,
not
Sure,
seen
you
his
met
best
dad he
childhood
hates,
friend?
too.
Yeah. He's met all my friends. Well, I guess he hasn't even met my parents, so it's okay.
It's fair.
My brother.
It's
my
a
brother's
very
in
messy.
Daggerford.
It's a very messy setup here. Yeah, for sure.
What really matters is that we want to be together. The rest
Exactly.
will,
At the end of the day.
eventually come in time.
At the end
Hopefully.
of the day. So I think. Before we stop, Lilia,
Yeah.
you stole something from the Castlanter estate, as I recall.
I did too.
You stole one of their little crystal jars. That's right. You stole the gold box, Solaris.
I put a bunch of stuff in my bag that was in that desk.
That's right. Okay. Would you guys like to go through that before we end?
Sure.
Does Lily just
Excellent.
hand it to Solaris and just be like, just get it over with?
So you took one of those jars, Lilia, that has the mist in it. It's like an aerosolized story, basically. And the label on it says the Crystal Shard, which, funny enough, is kind of related to the new adventure that got announced.
Hey.
Yeah.
Would you like to open it up and listen to it?
You know,
Oh, sorry, it's not just
sure.
It's not just called the Crystal Shard, excuse me. It's called Wolfgar and the Crystal Shard. Excuse me. So you open it up.
I imagine that, like, we're like, all right, I guess we have to go get ready, and then, like, we just go have a long rest and get everybody.
You can listen to this as, like, an audiobook as you're
we're all, like,
getting ready.
Pretty up. I'm gonna braid Yami's hair.
Oh, excellent. So yeah, Wolfgar and the Crystal Shard is the story of Wolfgar, a barbarian like teenager who's captured in battle and raised like a son by a dwarf named Brunor Battlehammer. Brunor gets his dark elf friend Drizzt Do'Urden to train Wolfgar in combat, and they go off and slay the dragon Icing Death together, because evidently this dragon hated icing and wanted to kill it. You know, whatever.
Like cake icing?
His name is Icing Death, you know?
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I guess he hated cake icing. I really hate cake. But having killed the dragon, Wolfgar returned to his tribe, the tribe of his birth, and challenged the barbarian king to single combat, and won before leading his tribe against an evil wizard who was trying to do what evil wizards do and conquer the 10 towns of Icewind Dale using a magical crystal shard called the Crinchinabon, which sounds like a Cinnabon.
This is a very dessert themed book.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. No, see, maybe Icing Death didn't want icing on her Crinchinabon. You know?
Yeah.
Basically, Wolfgar, after, saving the 10 towns, went on to become a famous hero in the Forgotten Realms, of whose songs are still sung. Unfortunately, the same can't be said of his friend Drizzt Do'Urden, who was imprisoned and died in prison as punishment for murder.
We met Drizzt.
Yeah.
He's a...
I don't know who that is. Who's that?
He's like an elf dude that Seraphim was like really had googly eyes for. Just seems to be a lot of very dramatic boys.
Huh. Never heard of him.
Yeah, I don't know. He was just a dude we found in prison.
A bunch of drow
it wasn't
with
in
purple
prison.
contacts in are just like, oh.
It wasn't in prison. It was
It was in hell.
It was in the hell. He was trying to kill Winthrop.
Yes, because I understand the story. Sean's brother plays Drizzt in a game, killed a bunch of people, got thrown in jail, died, and then his soul was captured by Vorkisus, the son of the Raven Queen and Nerul, and was then enlisted to kill Winthrop. Yeah. Yep.
Well, then we made friends with him, and now he's hanging on our ship, and we probably should get back and go do the whole rod thing soon.
Listen, just enjoy yourself. You guys can enjoy yourself. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god, cat!
I'm trying to see if he gets into focus. They get into focus again.
So,
the cat was just like, I see people.
Can we put a cat pun in the title of this episode?
Maybe.
Oh, look, it's Catterday again.
Cats have
Real cat
crab back together.
And then Solaris. Solaris, you
the
have...
perfect escape.
Oh my god.
What all do you have on you?
Oh, I can't remember what I grabbed out of that desk.
I know you got the box from underneath there, dead. Which I think you were able to determine that it had a trap on it, which basically if you opened it without the key, it would like poison gas shoot
Mhm.
out. I forget exactly what was in the desk as well. I have to double check. I'm sure there were papers and stuff. But yeah. Oh, I remember. There were also vials of this dark liquid
Mm-hmm.
in the desk as well. So yeah, there's just things. Would you like to look into, trying to identify them, I suppose, or opening the box?
I can identify them for you if you want.
Is there like a book that comes with those vials? There's like a manual and it says Book of Vile Darkness.
Oh my god.
I didn't even pay for that pun.
Oh, that's right. You also have a spell book that
Oh
was in
yeah.
the desk. That's right. It
You-
has
you-
a butterfly sort of on it.
You pay for a forced pun.
I think I try to unlock the box without setting off the trap.
Okay.
Probably take it out back so if it goes off, it doesn't kill everyone inside the noodle troll.
Excellent. Okay. So I need you to make me a dexterity check using your thieves tools.
All right, so I have a whatchamacallit.
Hey, what you doing?
So I get.
I pop out of the back. Hey, what you doing?
Oh, just trying to open a box. Plus
Oh,
13
neat.
to this roll.
Can I help?
Oh, wow.
You know how to disable stuff?
I can bless you.
Oh, sure.
God bless
You
you.
just have to sneeze first.
So I get a D4 and a D20.
Right? No, it wouldn't be bless, would it? It'd be guidance for this.
Hmm.
Which I don't have, so I can't do anything. Nope.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
wow.
So plus 5, 18 plus 26.
I'll have Revivify
26.
on standby.
Wow. Okay. So you very easily pop open the box. However, it says right here, if the box is opened by any means other than the golden key, poison gas sprays out of holes on the underside of the lid, filling a 15-foot radius sphere centered on the box. The trap can't be disarmed.
Fair.
So I need Solaris and I need Patience to both make me con saves.
This is how I die.
Yay.
As suddenly poison gas just like out of this little box.
14.
12.
14. Oh, okay. So 14, you succeeded. 12 did not.
Nope.
So let's see. That's a pretty good roll. 18, 19, 22. Oh, hey, that's the average damage. Cool. So Solaris, you're going to take 22 poison damage,
Grand.
and you'll take half of that, Patience. So 11.
Okay.
There's a
And then-
spider on the ceiling above me.
And then it says the poison gas quickly dissipates, so it doesn't linger. It just kind of like blows out of this alleyway, and I imagine it like goes out into the street, and people are like, "Whoa, what?" you know.
Yep.
I think you did this outside.
But the golden
Oh.
box is open now.
Great. I'm only down to 21 hit points.
Excellent.
I still haven't healed from anything. All right, what's in the box now that we've dealt with that?
Ooh, well, let me tell you. So there are crimson robes, golden masks, and golden daggers with jewels on them inside the box.
Hmm.
There's 2 sets of them, one for a man, one for a woman. And altogether, they're worth 750 gold. They are very resplendent.
Interesting.
Very finely crafted, the rich person, like Freemason type of stuff.
Right.
How hurt is Lilia currently?
I mean, I assume we're taking a long rest.
Yeah, when you guys came into the tavern, I probably would have noticed you guys would have been pretty beat up, right?
Well, I'm 34 of 94, so.
Okay.
Mhm.
You heal 21 of that.
What?
And then you have Solaris, you have a special like alchemy thing, don't
Mhm.
you? So if you would like to try and identify the 10 vials of jet black liquid that you found, you could also do that.
Okay. Let's see.
We
I
don't
forget
have.
what exactly you have to roll. I think it's just like a intelligence roll with like your
Yeah.
proficiency or something.
I think so. Let's see.
We don't have time for a long rest, and I think it hasn't been 24 hours since our last.
That's
long
true.
Rest.
8 hours? No, not so much.
No.
8 hours for
Oh,
till the wedding.
It's true. Let's see. So I get. I'm the
hold on.
aviator.
Yes.
What time is it?
Adventure time.
Always. I would say it's like 2 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a moonlight wedding, so it
Yeah.
have to be at least like until 7,
Mm-hmm.
or like even later, whatever time the.
It's
moon is
winter,
in the
so
sky.
it becomes night sooner. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, but like at least we have 5 hours. Like
Yeah.
I'm just saying we have enough
Why-
time for a long rest.
No, my
No,
game
long rest
mechanics
is
are-
8.
No. Yeah. However, am I crazy? Do bards have a thing where they can like shorten?
No,
A
Song
long
of
rest?
Rest lets them add. You can add an additional D6 when you heal during short rest.
I feel like somebody has something like that. I don't know. Anyway,
I rolled a 1.
a what? You have no clue what this black liquid is. It's like black
clue.
Kool-Aid. Who knows?
It's when you mix all the flavors together. Kool-Aid.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like when you put the shift spice that Scott made into water.
Oh boy, you wait. What? Did you do that?
Yeah, remember at PAX?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the fancy restaurant, and I'm like, oh my god, why are you doing this at a fancy restaurant?
Yeah.
It's like, yo, Philly cheesesteaks. Anyway.
Yeah, you know.
That restaurant was way too fancy.
So yeah, you are not able to identify whatever this black liquid is.
Nope, no clue.
But you guys, oh, it's adorable. But you guys get ready, all ready for the wedding. How do you want to get down there? Are you gonna walk?
Tell you
Are you gonna
that
take-
you look very pretty, Abby.
Oh, thank you. I know. I usually do, but I guess it means a lot coming from you.
What is she wearing?
Oh, I would say probably about the same thing she was. Actually,
She's not gonna get fancied up for a party.
Bridesmaids are supposed to match, aren't they?
I mean, it's Solaris' wedding. You don't have to.
Well, but Renair set it up, so I feel like Yami might be wearing her like original purple outfit because it coordinates with Solaris's hair and stuff. Works out.
It's true.
We're having like a goth wedding,
I mean, it is a moonlight wedding. The colors have to be a little different.
Yeah.
Versus, in the daylight, you got to change it up.
Yeah, like a reception look and like a ceremony look.
Mm-hmm.
And then the after party look.
Oh
yes.
yeah.
100%.
Aralee has come to guard the door, so she's got all of her stuff on.
Okay.
Patience is on the same boat.
Is it like over a dress though?
Yes, it's over a dress because I drew it.
Good!
What?
That's even hotter! Nothing is better than a lady in a dress with a fucking arm to the teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Dress designer's like, oh, I didn't intend for that to have armor over it. So
goodness.
Too bad.
Has like little stars on her like outfit. So like it's very moon star themed.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. It has like little sparkly bits and it's blue and yeah.
All right.
Patience is
So-
in normal attire, but his hair has been slicked back.
Oh, nice. And Solaris will wait to see what you're in. And I want to say Yami would probably hire one of those poly porters to take you guys to the wedding. A carriage pulled by someone who has used a polymorph spell to turn into a horse.
Oh, the
basically.
horses are gonna be so mad.
Yeah.
Well, the horses
Well, I
are.
mean-
It's a horse revolution. They don't want to do it anymore.
It's a very
Yeah.
expensive replacement for a horse. I'll say
It
that.
is. But hey, it seems to be like the hot new thing in Waterdeep.
Hmm.
They're making some bank, creating a lot of scrolls of polymorph for people.
I was about to say, if you have an arch wizard, they could mass polymorph.
That's true. It's true. you
So,
could.
do they all of their like taxi cabs for the polymorph people? Are they like shaped like pumpkins?
Sure, yeah, they are now. And Gus is like Gus kind of wants to get turned into a horse someday, but maybe we'll
That's
see.
that's his long-term goal. He
Oh,
actually, I think Gus actually wants to be like the footman for the carriage. You know how the three
Oh.
mice. Well, I think the dogs
Okay.
became the. I don't know. Gus just wants to participate.
Does
Gus-
have
Gus
a little
probably-
bow tie? Like
I was gonna
using-
say Gus probably has his own little bow tie and everything. Yeah,
What's the guy's name that got polymorphed? James Baxter?
James Baxter.
Gus
Do you-
has
do you
a
know the
little
story
tiny
behind
top
that?
hat.
I do, yeah.
Also,
Okay.
I will talk to Gus and I will tell him Solaris is getting married. Isn't that exciting? Gonna have a party. Gonna have a lot of food and dancing. It's gonna be great.
I can't
You
wait.
look what?
I can't wait.
You look really spiffy, by the way. I really like your bow tie.
Thanks.
Solaris also paid to have a tiny little mouse top hat made.
Oh
for him.
yes! Little mouse top hat, excellent. I think on that lovely note, as you guys set out with little mouse top hat, we will end for today. And finally, after many sidetracks, we will be getting to Solaris's wedding next time.
Next time.
Is it gonna be a moon trek next time?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Since we are finally back on the main track.
It'll be a next time on D&D.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty good. So let's go around. Let's do some plugs, everybody. Jeanette, your character's one getting married.
Oh,
So
lovely.
what are you up to?
Well, you can find me here every other Saturday evening at 7 p.m. So it would be next Saturday, but we're going to be off next Saturday, but every other week, doing Ghost of Saltmarsh with Scotty. And then on my channel, Uncanny_Adventures, we have a game Monday night at 7 p.m., Call of Cthulhu, Old West setting, Beneath the Burning Sun. And every other Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Skull and Shackles, D&D 5e campaign, where, something might have happened with Dylan's character last time that,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't either. Let's
Knowing
just say-
what I know, it's gonna be very interesting.
And also on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, there's another Call of Cthulhu game, Shadows over Stillwater, that Callie is in. And Callie's character, Olive, may have decided to make a risky decision for the,
Another one? It's like every time you talk about it, it sounds like she keeps doing stupid shit.
I mean, maybe she's a news reporter who is trying to make a name for herself with the big city paper, and
Gotta get that story. She's
Gotta get that scoop.
Oh my
I get the
god.
scoop.
get the scope.
We have a
So-
character like that in Emerald.
I just think of that. Yeah.
So but that's what I've got going on, and otherwise just check on Twitter. I try to post when stuff changes.
Very nice. Aya, what you got going on?
Hey everybody. We had Retroverse last night. That was fun. It was really great. Go check out the VODs and also come back here in 2 Fridays if you want to keep watching that nonsense happen. I will probably have to RP with myself, so. And also, that's pretty much it for. There's nothing this weekend, but I think next weekend Chloe might be running a game for Dungeon Academy. I don't know what we're gonna be doing, but it should be fun. And also, you guys should go check out Callie's game, the game that she ran last Sunday, which may have involved Lilia being very excited
Nice.
and doing making a big decision in her life.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. There's no reason why Dylan's blushing about it.
I'm blushing because I dropped my dice. Aralee, Callie, what do you got going on?
You can find me at Cap Callie on Twitter. I have commissions open because I do art. Till the end of June, maybe into July, I'll be donating 90% of my commissions money that I get to a Black Lives Matter charity. So if you would like to commission me, you are helping out a Black Lives Matter charity. My next game is Wednesday, actually, for our Ravenloft / Humblewood campaign, where I play a Mopok who just had her heart broken a little bit.
Might have been the most graphic session I've ever ran.
Oh, in Humblewood. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Straw just showed up.
Did you become roadkill?
No.
No, it's something pretty bad, but
interesting.
You can watch it. It's on YouTube.
I don't know if I want to watch it with that description.
You like graphic, you know?
I don't want my patron to be sad. What the hell? I'm gonna come over there and kick Strahd's ass.
Yeah.
Wasn't Strahd's fault, actually.
Wasn't Strahd.
You know?
He showed up afterwards and she spit at his feet. So
cool.
That's about what he deserves, yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Scott.
Really proud of you.
Scott, what do you got going on?
Well, if you like this show and any of the other shows that are on this Twitch channel, all the past VODs are down below on YouTube. All their playlists are down there, including this one, which is on Dylan's YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'm just about to upload the last episode we did.
Did I send it to you?
You did, yeah.
Okay, I just want to be sure. I sometimes
I've just
forget.
been slow on uploading it.
I understand. The shout out on new people I've been following. The Swords Fall series is really cool. If you guys don't know what that is, it's part of a genre RPG game that is Afropunk, which I had never heard of before. And Afropunk is pretty much like African cultural stuff mixed in with fantasy, but it's more sci-fi than fantasy.
Oh, really?
But it gave me that Retroverse feel, because you know how they'll have like the tattoos, but they'll be like neon glow tattoos and stuff. Really cool art. Swordsfall.com has like all their stuff, so that's my shout out for that. Also, I have a Fiverr and I do commissions.
It's true. So we will see you all next time. Thank you for watching, and we hope that you will join us. You are cordially invited to the wedding of Solaris Raylan and Renaer Neverember. So, see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.